Hello, Bear Watchers.
Hi.
It's another adventure.
And as you can see, probably from the window, it's a rainy day.
It's a rainy day.
Well, rainy morning. It hasn't really become
it's almost
day yet.
As per usual. We had planned on leaving at 8:30. It's 9:45, and we're sitting in line for, drinks for the road.
I will have it be known, though, that I was ready to leave the house at like 8:15.
She was. She was ready. I'm surprised. I'm usually the one like, why aren't you ready?
It's funny because that's happened the last couple times.
And then I was in the garage and I'm like, I better check my list, because I got like a little list on my phone, a little packing list. And sure enough, I forgot my special washcloth and my soap that I use. So I had to go back in the house and get it. But but Mary's got a bridal shower she's going to tomorrow, and she's gonna help set things up, and and then I'm just gonna hang out probably before the bridal shower, because you don't have to be there till 2.
Yeah, so we probably like get breakfast and stuff or something.
Well, I was thinking about going to Kincaid Park because Yeti Dog is there. Yeah. So this is the first day of the trip. It's Saturday, and we're going to head down. We're going to stop in Wasilla. I think it's supposed to rain all the way down. And it's supposed to be really cold in Denali. I'm hoping that it doesn't snow when we go through there again. And so I feel bad for the tourists to come up here.
Well, it's funny because my boss told me, we work in like kind of the tourism industry. We're like back of house, so we don't work with the tourists. And when they come in and stuff, there's other people that are primarily like tourism focused. Anyway, she was telling me, though, that some of the biggest sales for their gift shops is winter coats. And I was like, that's why they just have racks of them outside of the gift shops all year long.
Yeah. Oh, I knew that.
Yeah, I just never thought about it. I mean, because I see tourists, it'll be
they come up here and they don't think, or they don't even own a winter coat because they're coming from the south.
Like 60 degrees to us is fairly nice. Like people will wear light sweaters or sometimes just t-shirts, and the tourists are wearing like full winter gear.
Yeah, parkas.
Yeah.
But
it's so funny.
Yeah. So, well, I hope it's not snowing when we go through Denali. I mean, the roads will be fine because it's not that cold. But, but we're going to stop in Wasilla, which is only a 5-hour drive. We're going to stop there and meet up with a friend of mine and eat dinner at Meta and Rose.
Yeah, at the clock tower in Palmer, Wasilla.
So, you've seen us there before. It's, fancy restaurant. So we're going to stop there and then go head on to our Airbnb, which is probably another hour 15 minutes, hour and a half drive.
Yeah, and it looks nice. It's like, it's funny, I've been seeing a lot of these like mom apartments, so people will like kind of make them up as an Airbnb for the times that their parents and whatnot are not there. So I guess it becomes like a mom or a dad apartment when they visit. So then they probably just block off those dates. But I like those because I feel like they're just they feel more homey. They've got like more things that you need. Right. So
so we've got a bunch of things booked this summer. We got 3 trips down, right?
Yeah. So
Airbnbs are all Airbnbs.
And usually we don't think about this stuff until last minute, but we actually book them all ahead of time. So I got to book them with some of the top rated.
Well, we kind of had to because like today, this weekend's a holiday weekend.
Yeah. So we were like, we better do it now before everything books out. But I thought it was cool because I don't think I've ever booked through like a 5-star top rated like Airbnb host, because almost all of the ones that I booked were like the top rated ones, and I was like, I'm excited about this.
Yeah, because they're usually gone.
Yeah, they're usually booked like through the whole summer.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
Yeah. Okay, we're almost to the window. We got to figure out what we need to order.
Yeah. Burritos.
We'll see you on the road. So we started out with a really rainy day and we hit a couple of coffee stands that were really busy. So we ended up going to Sunrise Bagel.
Yeah, which was good, but they were also busy, just the least busy out of all of the coffee shops we attempted to go to.
And that used to be our go-to favorite anyway. So that wasn't so bad.
Man, do you see that? Because of the way it's raining, those cars look like cars in Mario Kart. They have these puffs of like rain smoke behind them.
That's too funny.
Sorry, I was distracted.
So the Parks Highway, it's 323 miles. It stops at the Glen Highway when you get down towards Anchorage, and then there's another 35 miles into Anchorage.
And there we're looking at the fields. I think they do a lot of like experimenting with the crops just in front of the university there. Oh, yeah. And you mentioned that.
So we thought that we would talk a little bit over this because this video is 37 minutes long and 30 minutes of it is driving.
Yeah.
But the highway is just so beautiful. I mean, no matter what time of year you go, what kind of weather.
Yes. Yeah, because once we start getting into like more mountainous territory out of the Fairbanks Valley, it's so pretty how the clouds and the fog kind of sit around the mountains.
Yeah, so once you pass Esther, you get up into elevation, and then you can start to see all the rolling hills.
Yeah, and we ran into a lot of fog here. You didn't even see that car.
We were really surprised at the fog because some places you could hardly see anything.
Yeah, I think I mentioned, maybe it was the clip that just happened, that you couldn't even see the cars coming until they were right next to you.
Yeah. I mean, the camera always clears it up more than what it is.
Yeah. Maybe we just have bad eyesight.
So more fog, and then it'll get clear, and then more fog. So that's kind of like the clouds that you see sitting in the valley, up in the hills. You're actually going through them.
Yeah, because when you're leaving Fairbanks, you go up quite a bit in elevation. So we get a lot of like ear popping stuff happening in these areas. Yeah, look at all that fog.
And all the waysides were open.
Yes.
They're all open for the season.
They finally took down the signs, so it's nice to know that we have options for bathrooms.
Right. Yeah, normally we will try not to drink anything in the morning and then just drive straight through. So that way we don't have to stop, maybe one stop.
Yeah.
Because there really isn't any options unless those waysides are open. But this time we actually stopped several places and we, took in some of the sights and touristy things.
Yeah, and it was nice. I think since it's still relatively early in the season, and then also since we were traveling on a rainy day, everywhere we went wasn't too crowded. Because we've been to some of those Denali lookouts, and there will be like huge groups of people there, but it wasn't so bad.
Oh, here's where we got caught behind a convoy. Clear Air Force Base is in the area. So, you between Fort Wainwright and Clear, you'll usually run into a convoy.
Oh, don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a few eagle nests that are on the way to Anchorage.
Yeah. Eagles and osprey,
Yeah.
They make those huge nests up in those towers.
Yeah. And here we go. We start passing the convoy. Finally got a passing lane. kind of a cool angle.
Yeah, we were trying to get a video of each one of the trucks because they're all different in the convoy.
Oh, and we had I guess like a travel buddy for a while. This one truck.
He was right on my behind.
Yeah, he was with us for quite a while. Yeah, I was trying to get more video of the side of the roads because there's just a lot more open in the summer, and it's cool to see all of these different places you can stop.
Yeah, all the campgrounds were open. You see people pulling into these campground areas.
Yep. I was wondering what that person was doing there, putting up a sign, I guess.
Oh, maybe.
Nenana River.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really counted. I don't know how many times we pass over the Nenana River, but it's, several times.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a pretty windy river.
And then all of its tributaries, because it's the big river.
Yep, now we're getting much closer to Denali, because then you'll start to see more of these bigger mountains coming out.
Yeah, Denali is only 2 hours from Fairbanks, so we're kind of lucky in that way because we can, just drive there on a day trip and go, do some touristy things. We got really lucky with this construction right here.
Just gonna mention that. We got right up there, right as they had the
last couple of cars go for the pilot car.
Yeah, I was trying to look for the words. But yeah, the pilot car was just taking people through, and they didn't put the stop sign up yet, so we squeezed in there. Oh, I love it when the clouds start to break up and the sun shines on the mountains. It's just so pretty. It makes them look even bigger and, I don't know, farther away, I guess.
Yeah. So Denali, even though it's a huge mountain, it's very hard to see because it kind of creates its own atmosphere. If you have seen Denali, you're part of the 30% club. Because only 30% of the tourists that come up here, see Denali because of the cloud cover.
Yeah.
Oh, the frost heaves are horrible in some of these areas just before you get into Healy. I feel sorry for some of these low campers.
As a kid, though, just going on a road trip, it's like the best thing ever.
Oh, like a roller coaster. They used to love it.
Yeah.
Especially since we had these big vans all the time.
Oh, we did see a lot of motorcycles, and this was Memorial Day weekend.
And then they do those Memorial Day runs.
Yeah. We were trying to figure out what this was. It looks like it was kind of a farmer's market.
It was a farmer's market.
Okay, yeah, because Healy does some fun things. They have their own little community.
Yeah. We made a potty stop, and I thought about going back to the market, but we didn't. We wanted to see if we could see Denali, so we got right back on the road.
Yep. And the closer you get to Denali, there's a lot of different lodges and campsites, so lots of places to choose from, but I guess you've got to book those things early because they get pretty crowded. Yeah,
and it's crazy, 18, 19 years ago when we first moved here, there was hardly anything out here.
Mm-hmm.
Once you pass Denali even, it looks like all kinds of lodges and campgrounds all the way down to Carlo Creek, the Cantwell area.
Which I think is kind of nice because I feel like, the tourists, some of the older people, they could need some of those amenities, more, I guess, options. I don't know where what I'm exactly trying to say here, but
they've got little cafes and restaurants and
so,
just more convenience.
Yeah, so it's nice especially for those elderly people who have Alaska on their bucket list. They have, they have a lot more things.
Mm-hmm. And of course the gorge, the river gorge is just awesome.
Yeah.
Gorgeous all the time.
It's really pretty driving into Glitter Gulch from the Fairbanks side.
Yeah, I especially love it in the middle of summer because the water gets blue.
Oh, I didn't realize some of these window glares. Sorry, guys.
So now all the stoplights are working because it's tourist season.
Yep.
And the McKinley Lodge is open. It wasn't open last time we went through for Mother's Day.
Yep, they've got all their own opening dates.
Yep, all the gift stores were open, all the little shops and restaurants. So you could tell it's, full-blown tourist season once Memorial Day hits.
Yep. Here's some more of the lodges. And there's the most popular rest area.
Yeah, that rest area. If you can find another one, find it, because this one's kind of scary.
It's everyone uses it, so
it was really dirty.
Take that as you will, I guess, as a warning.
Yeah, we didn't go into Denali because we were trying to get to Wasilla, and we wanted to stop at the north and south viewing areas.
Yeah.
For Denali to see if we could find the mountain because it was clearing up.
Look at all the buses.
So many tourist buses.
And some of those princess buses have brand new wrapping, so I think that one that we had just passed was new. Oh, and the puppies. Oh my gosh, look at the ears.
I didn't realize there was one on each side.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I have to record this. The ears.
Funny.
There's the Nenana River again.
We were behind them for quite a while.
We have stayed there. It's super fun.
Yeah, we've stayed there a couple times, tent camping.
Yeah.
One time it was really raining. We were going to stay down by the river, but there was flash flood warnings.
Ooh.
So we stayed in higher ground. Good thing we did, because even the tent site we were at got flooded.
Oh, man.
We've had that happen several times.
Yeah, that happened last year in a few places. There was some...
When you went camping?
Not when I went... Well, it might have been around the time I went camping last year, but there was a campsite somewhere. I don't remember if it was in Homer or somewhere around that area, but there was some people... It kind of went viral on like the Alaska news outlets. Some people got flooded in a camp area, and they were kind of trapped on top of their car.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, huh? So it's kind of sad that a lot of our black spruce, as you get down in these warmer areas, are just being decimated by the spruce beetles.
Yeah.
And they've been trying to figure out how to control them. That's just, so there's so many broken trees. Kind of sad.
It is nice to see. We noticed some newer, like, baby trees.
Yeah, there's a lot
up.
of new growth. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're hoping that eventually, it grows up again, turns more green.
Yeah. So once you passed Cantwell and the Denali Highway, which is two different things, the Denali Highway and the Denali Parks Road are two very different things. When you say Denali Highway, a lot of people think you're talking about the Parks Road. But the Denali Highway actually runs from Cantwell to Paxson. It goes from the Parks Highway to the Richardson Parks Highway. And most of it is not paved, but it's so beautiful back there. Heather and I went on a trip back there, and it was amazing.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Here's Mary.
Yep.
Hi. Oh my gosh, we had to stop at the Summit Lake area. It's always so beautiful up here. It made me realize that we usually don't come up here until about the middle of June or end of June. So I haven't been up here this early in a long time. Everything is still frozen up here. All the lakes. It's 53, so it's not that cold.
So when we got back to this area, I think I said it, I didn't realize that, it's been a long time since we've been out there this early. And Summit Lake was actually still frozen over. So there was still quite a bit of snow up here.
Yeah, generally we don't usually go on road trips to Anchorage until maybe June, because we've been going for the
June.
Highland Games.
Yeah. It's so pretty.
Wow. Your camera is so nice. So much better than my phone.
So Mary did take her good camera, but we didn't
It was so
get
rainy.
any pictures. Yeah.
Yeah. If it was nicer out, like maybe in this area, I would have been able to get good pictures, but I didn't even think about it. I put it in the back seat and totally forgot.
Yeah. See, frozen lakes, it was nuts. Everything was still frozen up there.
Right?
It was melting though. It was, in the 50s, or, low 50s that day.
And it's always much colder in the
Mary's
Denali
looking at the
area.
snow all disgusted, like like it's not supposed to be here.
So there were a lot of people talking around these signs, but the Denali Peak is right in the center, and it was poking out just a tiny bit. There's lots of information on these signs. See those clouds just past those forward mountains? That's Denali back there. Here's the picture. That little tuft.
Yep. Then we went on our way.
Yeah, we still had 140 more miles to go.
But we did want to stop at the other viewpoint just in case the clouds moved.
Yeah, because sometimes the view is very different. Just depends on where the clouds are sitting.
Yep.
But it pretty much looked the same.
Yeah.
We had that tuft of clouds over top of the mountain. But it's still really pretty.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. That was a really good picture.
So we were off down the road again, and we decided to take a detour. We went to Talkeetna.
Yep, just past Trapper Creek.
Yeah. And Three Bears seems to be taking over Alaska. They are putting stores in every city.
It is nice though, because they're like little mini grocery stores, and they hold a lot of bulk product too, because they get a lot of their product from Costco.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're out in the middle of nowhere RVing or camping, you can find what you need.
Yeah. Yep, they've got, sports equipment, fishing supplies, all kinds of stuff.
Dog food.
Yeah, and they carry Kirkland products.
Yep.
So they've got some kind of a, contract with them.
Now we're heading towards Talkeetna.
Yeah, and it's 15 miles off the park's highway. So it was 15 miles in, then another 15 miles back out. And we went back there just for spinach bread.
Did you catch the minions?
Oh. And usually from this lookout, you can see Denali too. There's a lookout, little rest area pull-off place.
Yeah, there's a lot that happens in Talkeetna. They have quite a few excursions that you can
There's
do.
flight seeing tours and rafting tours and boat excursions. Yeah,
Yeah, all sorts of.
well, we decided to make a 30-mile detour to come get spinach bread.
Yeah, hopefully.
We're in Talkeetna. How about that? A detour.
Well, Conscious Coffee is closed, so we have to go find some coffee someplace else.
And we did walk around for a bit, but we didn't do any shopping. It was pretty crowded.
Yeah, we just stopped for our spinach bread, got a little bit of caffeine for the road, and then we headed out.
Yeah, there was a little place called Coffee to Go. I don't even know what the name of the shop was.
It was something like Candy for Breakfast
Oh, weird.
LLC or something. Yeah, it was a funny name. That's why I remember it.
Yeah. The only thing I'm sad about is the Roadhouse, Talkeetna Roadhouse. It's one of the oldest places in Talkeetna, and it's still not open to the public. They're only open to people that are boarding there. There's the Princess Tours.
I hear it. Which direction is it coming from?
I don't know. Oh, there we go.
It echoes. 4 engines.
More construction. There were 2 of these areas. They finally finished one. This has been going on for years.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry about the bouncing of this clip here. I rolled down the window so I wouldn't get some of the reflections, but it was so windy.
Always 4-wheelers and you know, trail bikes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So when you hit Houston, you know you're close to Wasilla.
And there's that giant ice cream cone.
Yep. They've got great ice cream.
Yeah. Oh, and there's a place just like this in
North Pole.
Pole. Yeah, Guerrilla Fireworks is the most popular fireworks sellers in Alaska.
Passenger train too. Oh, look at that going into Anchorage. We're following.
So we actually go over the train. There's an overpass. So the train ends up on the other side of us when we come up the road a little ways here. It was so much fun.
Oh, and then there's the small little Millers.
That was so much fun. It was like chasing the train.
Oh, and it was so funny because I noticed the car that was next to us, they actually backed off a little bit because they noticed I was taking a video, so they didn't want to get in the way. And then they had kids who were waving at the train cars too.
So we met with a friend here, Jen, and you'll see her later on this year when we go down to the Highland Games. But we got all distracted with dinner and shopping. So we went shopping a little bit and we had dinner at the Meta and Rose, which is a really nice fancy restaurant.
Yeah, we stop there almost every time we go now. It's so good.
It's so good.
Oh, and the 24-hour drive-through.
Yes, they're open 24 hours.
Mm-hmm. We never seem to catch Krispy Kreme donuts when they're open, which is probably for the best. But I heard, oh, there it is. There's a sign in the window. They have Dolly Parton donuts.
Oh, jeez.
Maybe one day.
There was actually a Krispy Kreme near the Airbnb.
And you didn't
they
tell me.
were open the day that Mary went to her bridal shower, her friend's bridal shower. And I was really tempted. And I was like, no, we've been cheating too much.
Yeah, we already had croissants that morning and they were amazing. And we got to hang out with amazing people.
Well, you'll see that in the next video.
Yeah.
Shh, she's giving things away.
Sorry.
Oh, and of course, when you come into Anchorage, it's so beautiful. You get all of these big mountains.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. The views in Anchorage are just like, I get why people live there. I don't think I could do it because of the city, but I definitely get it because of the views.
Yeah. Yeah. To us, it's a very big city. The population in Anchorage, I think, is, oh gosh, I don't know. I looked it up. Mary's gonna look it up real quick. But here, it's not working.
It looks like it's a little over 287,000 people.
Yeah, and we're right around 30,000 here. So that gives you an idea of the difference in sizes. So to us, it's a big city. We are here at the Airbnb. Oh, there's a place to hang all of your coats and stuff. It's kind of like you walk in and there's like a little office space, laundry,
And it was
seating.
It was listed as like a work Airbnb, so it advertised
A working Airbnb?
Yeah, well, like it advertised like high-speed Wi-Fi and stuff. So if people were traveling for business, then it was like kind of advertised for those people.
Yeah, and I'm sure they kept this open so you know what's here. You know, because it looks like you can close this off.
Yeah.
And then it's like there's another one, but we don't need to close them all. And then it's like a little office
Office
working area.
Just doing that made it feel more like a little office
A little
space.
homey thing.
And that's cute too, because I feel like if you're sitting here on Zoom, then you get the little box with the glasses.
Oh yeah.
I would totally do that.
Did you hear what Mary said? She said if you're sitting there on Zoom, then you got this guy behind you.
Yeah.
Funny. So, and then you come into this room as like another living room / your kitchen and everything.
Yeah, with a nice, like kind of
Yeah.
There's some stools on this side.
And the neighborhood, and because it's in a residential neighborhood. TV, Wi-Fi, all your controls. Nice, and this pulls out, so that could be another bed.
Yeah.
And then, oh look, they got an Instant Pot up there.
So if you want to make like some rice.
Instant Pot, and then a full-size refrigerator, freezer. Mary said there was like creamer or something in here.
Some condiments.
Cream and some condiments.
I feel like those would be things you'd forget if you just bought some
Yeah.
stuff at the store.
Yeah, oh, like I wish I had some ketchup.
Yeah, right?
And is there ice cube trays or anything? Yeah, ice cube trays.
You want the nice cold water.
It's a huge microwave, huge.
Yeah. It's almost like those
Stove.
ovens.
And there's like all your things there's nothing in there. It looks like
I'm sure things get moved
little
around.
things that you need, yeah. Coffee maker. Bowls and dishes and stuff. Mary looked in there. And, sink. Got lots of tools. Bathroom.
Pretty standard.
There's me. Hello. Yeah. Shower.
You don't really have to step.
Yeah,
Very
not
high up
a
again.
bathtub, and it's got a low step on it.
But I like that.
Yeah, I kind of like that too. Lots of towels.
Ooh, and they look soft.
Extra toilet papers. Come out here. There's the chairs Mary was talking about, the stools.
They're inside.
And then the bedroom. The walk-in closet. Mary disappeared. There's 2 huge closets.
There's also like a kind of like a shelving. I guess you can put like smaller items there.
Yeah. Yeah, nightstands, and they got an extra 6-way plug down there.
Which is appreciated.
Yeah.
It looks like it's got USB plugins and a USB-C one too.
Oh, nice. And yeah, a little dresser.
Ooh, this feels cushy.
Cool. With the bed?
It's got like, it feels like
like it's
gel or something.
Yeah. It's like almost like a down on top of it.
Yeah, it's like really squishy, like you're gonna sink in a few inches. But we usually sleep really well on beds like that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Whenever we slept on beds like these where you like really sink in, it's like it's the best sleep we ever get.
Like the Disney beds. The Disney cruise beds.
Yeah.
That's it. That's about it for the tour. If we find anything else, we'll let you know.
Yeah.